It's your girl Britt, and yes, you are here for another episode of Beaut Told. I got another hot, juicy topic for you. And I'm riding solo dolo today, but I'm nice and comfy and cozy today. So y'all come on in, let's chill, relax, and let's take a nice little sip and let's get to this tea. All right, that was good because I needed that. I be getting a little parched. So y'all, without further ado, we're going to talk about that good guys do exist because they do. I think that a lot of people tend to talk a lot of smack about the fact that there's no good guys left. There's no good guys left. I believe that the good guys are right under your nose, that they are passing you each and every day. And if you just take the time to actually get to know them and get the inner qualities of them, you will realize that, oh, this might actually be my person. Oh, and of course, y'all, I got my faith journal to keep us on topic. So from time to time, don't mind me, but I'm just going to have to reference back to it. But all right, without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, and don't forget, guys, I'm going to give you 5 qualities of it, but there'll be a bonus one at the end. So make sure you stay all the way to the video to tap in and see what that is. And for those who have not subscribed, what are you doing with your life? Make sure that you subscribe right now. Comment if you feel like there's anything that I missed or anything that, maybe you don't agree with. I'm all about let's have the conversations and let's get to a common ground on things. So, all right, y'all. So number 1, again, the good guys do exist because one of the qualities that I've learned to find most important, more important than looks, yes, more important than if he fine or not, is the intellect, the mind. Does he literally have what it takes to be able to stimulate my mind instead of me worried about him stimulating my body? So again, guys, I'm going to come from the perspective of, yes, Brittany's got a boo thing. So one of the things that, and let me not pump his head up too, because I know he likes to watch. Don't be thinking that you're going to get the big head off of this, but I got to give credit where credit's due. So when it comes to intellect, one of the things that he has really taught me is different qualities that makes me better. So when it comes to the intellect, stocks, this was just an example. But again, I'm very well diverse when it comes to, the financial realm. I am in the finance industry and I know about your checking accounts. I know about your savings account. I know about credit. But one thing that I really didn't do too much research into was stocks. And when I tell y'all, this man is like the brains and operations behind stocks. Like he knows the ins and outs. It's so crazy. It's like me having my own Wall Street trapper in my pocket. So I love the fact that he could be able to teach me something that I am not accustomed to. And I do believe with relationships that is a great quality to have overall, is that you guys can be able to bounce off of each other. You can teach him some things, but he can teach you some things as well. Or there's some things that maybe you guys can learn together. Again, one of the things that I'm definitely learning from him that I didn't have too much knowledge of is stocks and how, the ins and outs of that goes. Another thing that this man has been able to show me is just creating better habits, So when it comes to, when I tell you he meal preps for his, he packs his lunch every day. No, it's not a grandpa that I'm dating, by the way. But he packs his lunch the night before. He gets his clothes ready the night before. But what I noticed is that his days go a lot smoother because everything is already set up, ready to go. So you don't have to wake up franticing, trying to figure out your life. It's already kind of mapped out for you. So that's something that I'm like, I wonder if I try it, would it work for me? Yeah, it do. It do. So y'all welcome. It will help y'all too. I'm telling you, just bettering your life by trying to be more prepared for it is great. What was the saying in 50 Cent song? Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, like that. So another thing that intellectually he has taught me is reading. This man is an avid reader. Oh my God, he reads so much. He has his favorite author. He dibbles and dabbles in different topics. And I used to love reading when I was younger. And I don't know, I guess as I got older and, had to start doing more college work, it became not so interesting anymore. But realizing that he likes to read and I kind of want to better myself because I'm like, well, I want to get on his level. Like, I want to start reading too. So it's making me try to look for books that I have maybe purchased and they never touched since I bought them. But it is to better your mind and to keep you off of social media as much. Because again, that social media will suck you in. And before you know it, you've been on there 2, 3 hours. And what have you achieved? Or what has it really done for you or benefited you? So picking up a book, y'all, ain't nothing wrong with it. They say if you want to know anything, it's usually in a book. So again, most of what I've learned from him are great, good qualities. And I'm sure he would have some that maybe I've taught him as well. So again, guys, intellect, my beauties, is a great quality for a good guy to have. Secondly, I would say, of course, at some point I got to talk about the fact there is some attraction that comes along with it. So of course you have to be attracted to them. For me, again, it's also just the health and wellness benefit of it as well, because not only did I tell you guys that he likes to pack his lunches the day before, but he's also very disciplined of what he eats, what he takes into his body, what he takes into his mind with the intellect part. So it's a lot of what you guys are receiving in is going to better whatever is coming out. So I've learned to be a little bit more disciplined with my kryptonite, which is cookies, y'all. I love cookies. Oh my gosh. I'm a cookie monster, is what I always joke and say. And when I see him denying sweets, and here I am, again, this is the beginning of our dating, I'm still eating my cookies, but then I'm feeling guilty because I'm like, dang, like he is really disciplined. He's not eating sweets. He only has a certain day that he does it. So again, it got me thinking like, maybe I should do that too. Because what would be the harm? So a lot of times, you guys, what your partner or what the guy should be able to teach you is usually qualities that are going to only better you, not cause you to get to emotional distress, not choosing, having you down and out, but it's something that should be uplifting. And that's how you know that these are good qualities that he possesses. And that's how you know that he would make a great partner and maybe even a lifetime partner. So again, this could be a potential husband for you beauties that really want to, find your man, your man, your man. This is how you do it. So again, I love the health and wellness. And when I tell you this man is very disciplined at the gym. Now, beauties, every one of y'all obviously is not looking for a man that is Dwayne Johnson, or Idris Elba, or somebody that is just cut and ripped. Maybe you do want just like a regular schmegular guy. Maybe you do prefer them a little bit, spare tire, whatever the case may be, whatever suits you. But again, he has to have something, some type of quality that is also showing that he does care about his life. Because we only got one life to live. So even if maybe he focuses more on the diet end of it, and maybe he's not so much into the gym, like that's cool. Or you might be the beauty to be able to encourage him to have that balance by doing so. So again, we working as a team here because the overall goal is that we will be a forever team. And, for those who want to be able to have a family, great foundation to be able to set your family up for success. So that's my number 2. Number 3, and I'm trying to remember y'all, but that's why the faith journal will be helping me. So number 3 in regards to a good quality is, I don't know how I forgot it, is consistency. Whoo, child. Consistency is so important. I actually wanted to put that as number 1 at some point, but like I said, mind is a terrible thing to waste, so number 1 it is. But number 3 is definitely consistency. When I tell you that the guy that I am dating, or the guy that I'm with, he's my boyfriend. What am I talking about? He does not miss a beat on date nights. Every single week, maybe even twice a week, we go on date nights. It is very important for my beauties and gents, because if y'all been slipping, here's your time to get it right. It's very important to always stay connected in dating your partner. This is going to help you guys to be able to just connect more, to bond and keep that bond tight and strong. It is very crucial and critical, especially in today's world where social media just throws out so many different so many facades, so many fake ideal relationship goals. But what they don't tell you is what needs to happen behind the scenes to keep that relationship on lock. So I'm telling y'all, date nights is something that he don't play. And again, beauties, I've told y'all this before. It's okay for you to plan a date night every now and again too. I find sometimes I gotta tell this man like, I got it. You ain't got to come out your pocket. I got you. And the reason why he can be able to know that I got him is because he's shown himself approved. He has time and time again forked out the money, forked out the ideas, set intentional plans, and actually acted upon said plans. So for my beauties, again, this is a good quality. So one of the things that you might be struggling with is maybe you got a guy, but he is wishy-washy. He is not consistent. Maybe he took you on a date to the movies one week and then you don't hear from him for a couple days, and then he not mentioned nothing else about no date, and before you know it, it's a month, 2 months before y'all actually going to go do something. That is not consistent. Consistent is that they are making sure, without a shadow of a doubt, that they are making sure that they got you, regardless. And a lot of times it should be them putting forth the effort, because if they really want to get to know you, they want to spend that time with you. They want to take up as much time as they possibly can. And it's gonna be to the point where it's like, all right, bruh, all right, calm down. I'm gonna see you again. Like, it should be that like type of strong going bond. So again, consistency. Not only is he consistent with date nights, I don't think I can recall, maybe on one hand, and I'm probably stretching it because it's only been like maybe once or twice. Constant communication, whether it's good morning, every single morning this man makes sure he says good morning. He makes sure to text throughout the day. How's your day going? If the day maybe got busy, I'm at least hearing from him after how was work. So again, the intentionality of a good guy, I'm telling you, those are the qualities, because they care about you. They want to know, are you good? And again, beauties, you don't always have to be waiting for them to always reach out to you. Again, when he starts showing you that he's been consistent, you should be caring about him too, because those feelings should be growing. They should be continuously elevating, where it's like, oh, I wonder how his day going. I wonder how he doing. Again, communication is always going to be key. And not only do we make sure that there's texts throughout the day, but every single night, whether we're tired or not, we make sure to have our conversations. Even if it has to be short and simple. There's been times that I've maybe been out with girlfriends and I might take a trip to the bathroom. Hey, just wanted to say good night before, I go hang out with my girls. I know you about to go to bed, because again, he's very disciplined on what he eats, and even his sleep patterns are very much like time scheduled. So again, he's not a grandpa. So yes, consistency is, oh my gosh, you guys, I think that is what's helped us to thrive as long as we have, because it's been 9 months strong. And I don't want to jinx it, but God got this, so I'm not worried about it. But I'm telling y'all, if it can happen for me, it could definitely happen for y'all too. So I'm just crazy enough to believe it, whatever. But yes, that would be definitely a quality that you don't want to miss, is the consistency part, because that's going to show you how much they really care about you and how serious they really are. So I'm telling you, for my beauties, because I have so many people asking me advice, that's usually the one key thing that I always seem to recognize, is that he's not consistent. He shows you red flags of communication. Oh, I lost my phone. Oh, my phone broke. Oh, this, oh, that. When a man really cares about you, he gonna fight through high waters and everything else. I forget the real saying, but he gonna fight through everything, whatever storm or valley or mountain he gotta go through to make sure that he gets in touch with you, because he don't want to miss his opportunity. Because again, beauties, the next guy is waiting, so he don't want to mess up that by any means. So again, you should be able to now be able to know, like, if your guy that you're talking to, is he serious? Is he a good guy? Is he in between? You decide. So number 4 is attentive to detail. So my guy is very much, he pays so much attention to detail, but about me. About me. So when I tell you, sometimes us beauties, we get to talking, we don't even realize like we telling him certain things. And what I notice is that he doesn't just take that information and let it go through one ear and out the other. He actually is retaining that, and for a later time period. Because when it comes to maybe just a random gift, because my love language is, gifts. So he remembered that. So every now and again, we might decide we're gonna head to, I don't know, maybe up the street to the store, and he already had a rose placed in the passenger seat of the door, because he knows I like to be a passenger princess. So, or maybe it's as simple as a card. Hey, was just thinking about you. Again, it doesn't take a lot. So again, my gents, because I'm hoping y'all taking those too, it really don't take a lot. Once you really start to use your ears and really not be selective, but really be intentionally listening, you will find out so much about the beauty that you're into, that And hello, you got Google and YouTube. There's so many ways that you can be able to find out how to implement or how to put in place a plan to be able to, like, okay, so she likes physical touch. All right, let me set up a massage for her. Okay, so she likes words of affirmation. Let me just get some blank cards from Dollar Tree, and every now and again, let me just write her a note and leave it in her cart for her to find. I'm telling y'all, the ideas are limitless when you actually utilize the resources that are right on your phone that you've been slipping on when you're so busy, texting and doing all the other things. Be intentional about studying your person. I think that that's really what it comes down to. And again, a lot of times, my gents, if you are taking that time to study us, we also taking the time to study you. So it should be reciprocated. It should definitely be matching energy at this point. So again, paying attention to detail is never a bad thing. It is definitely something that, again, is going to keep y'all, interested. It's going to keep the flow going. It's going to keep y'all, feelings growing and stirring and brewing. And before you know it, y'all are like inseparable. So I'm telling y'all, beauties is good guys out here. They do exist. And a lot of times y'all get so caught up in the looks, the looks, the looks. When I tell you that a lot of times I have found the best qualities in guys that I have, past dated, they weren't Idris Elba fine. They weren't Denzel Washington fine. They were just ordinary, average Joes that, are maybe on a scale of a 1 to 10, they might be a 6 or 7. But the inner qualities they possess, 20 out of 20. Matter of fact, 20 out of 10. Like it tips the scale because that's how you know that they're so much more interested in you. And for them, even it goes beyond your looks. So they want to get to know you for you. And for me, that's super important. So I'm telling y'all, you better find your whoever might be right underneath your nose, might be your next door neighbor. It might be a coworker, which I really don't like dating people that I work with, but you just never know where your love may be found. Might be in a coffee shop that you like to visit, that you are overlooking a good person that's going to treat you like the queen that you are. All right, y'all. And number 5, because don't forget I got that bonus coming. Number 5 is the selflessness. So again, a lot of times too with the guys that I'm noticing when they really are feeling you, they will sacrifice. They will sacrifice so much. Again, not to give him the big head, but my boyfriend, what I noticed, there was one in particular time that I can recall where this man was dog tired. When I tell y'all he was running on fumes, no sleep, no, barely ate. And when he communicated this with me, because again, we communicate, I'm like, we don't have to go out for our date night tonight. Like, it's cool. Like, I want you to get your rest. And he's like, no, I really want to spend the time with you. Like, I'll be fine. It's cool. Like, I want to move forward with the plans I set for us. Enough said. But it's funny because what he doesn't realize is that meant so much to me when I really sat eye to eye with this man. I could see the tiredness in his face, in his eyes. Poor guy was struggling to keep them eyes open. But we were still talking, we were still having good laughs, we were still having good fun. And we stayed on the phone. So when we were riding home, stayed on the phone so that way I'd make sure he ain't falling asleep at the wheel. Like, it was like that serious. But that was also showing me how serious he was about me. So I'm telling y'all, the right guy for you, the one that possesses these type of qualities, like, he wants to make sure that he's a man of his word. He wants to make sure that you come before him, so that selflessness speaks volumes in a lot of ways. And again, there's been times that I've been like super swamped with my schedule, but I like to be a woman of my word. So when we committed to a date night, like, I'm going to make sure that I'm there for that date night too, because my mind always goes back to the time that man sacrificed what little he had left of his body to spend it with me. Like, that means so much. I'm telling y'all, the selflessness. And again, beauties, if you're really feeling a guy, you're going to find yourself doing that too. Like, it's been times that I have been almost falling asleep because we stay talking on the phone at night. And I'm like, okay, I'm eating whatever candy I can find in my purse because I want to still be able to give him the attention. And again, we're able to just keep that communication going and continue to keep our relationship thriving. So I'm telling you, selflessness goes on both ends. But I'm telling you, that guy, that real gentleman, he's gonna make sure that a lot of times when he really feeling you, he putting you before even himself. It's been times that he has had plans last minute. Maybe his boys want to go hang out with him or whatever the case may be, but we already have our date night set up. Sorry, I can't even do it. Like, I have other plans. Like, I'm good. But maybe let's try next week or let's. So again, he will move, friends, maybe even family out the way so that y'all can spend that quality time and he can be a man of his word or whatever date night y'all have. So I'm telling y'all, it's it's nice over here. It's nice in where I can feel like he's my best friend. It's nice where I can feel like I'm safe. And for beauties, you should definitely feel like you're safe. You should definitely feel like, oh my gosh, like he different. Like that's when you're gonna start realizing that he's different from the others. And I'm telling y'all, make sure y'all doing the work as well. It goes both ways. Put in that work and it'll come back. So and of course, I want to make sure that I am not dismissive of the fact that I had a bonus for y'all, and that is that man is not just sitting around twiddling his fingers, even if he's a 9 to 5 guy. He is driven and very much ambitious. So he is making sure if it's some type of entrepreneurial type of project he wants to do, some type of venture that he has in mind, like he's putting forth the work, the effort, the sweat, the blood, the tears to make it happen. Again, he is someone who is always wanting best for you guys, best for himself, but eventually it's going to be best for both of y'all in whatever family dynamic that you guys have. So again, this is something where he is going to put in that work. He is going to ask for your input. Again, that could be something that maybe you guys decide to tag team. I don't know, but definitely is something that he wants to do. Maybe he wants to go back to school, maybe he wants to pursue, a master's or a doctorate. I don't know. It's just so many different things where his mind is always going. And I don't know about y'all beauties, but that is so sexy to me. Like when your mind is steadily going, when you steadily coming up with ideas, or not even just for you, but you so ambitious and driven even about like what I got going on. Because when I tell you that my man he lacks nothing when it comes to I'll have an idea and he'll take it and take it to another step further. You know what I mean? Because he wants to see me win. So a lot of times your man, he could be driven and ambitious even about you and what endeavors you're trying to accomplish as well, because he want to see y'all both win. He want to be able to see where he could be able to input or maybe be able to roll up his sleeves and help you as well. So I'm telling y'all that is like the perfect formula for just a successful future, for the generational wealth that you're trying to create. So I don't want a man that's just sitting and eating Cheetos on the couch. I want a man that is trying to figure out how we going to get more than just his one stream of income, more than just his employment income. Let's do some content creating. You know what I'm saying? Let's build a business together. Let's do an ebook together. Let's do this or that. Like I'm telling y'all, like his mind is always going. And a lot of times that will influence you too, where you're like, maybe I should be thinking about other things that I could be doing as well. So I'm telling you that there is so many good guys out here with good qualities that it makes you a better you. And I don't know about y'all, but that's probably chef's kiss for me. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this particular episode. Again, I'm solo dolo, trying to figure it out. But if it's something I feel like that you feel like I missed, let me know. I'm always reading the comments. I'm always making sure that I am addressing them as quickly as I possibly can. I would love to hear what other topics that you guys want me to talk about, or me and my special guests, because I do have more lined up that you guys do not want to miss by any means. So again, talk to your girl. Britt is very much open-minded about what it is that you guys want to learn about. What do you guys want to know about? What is there something that I can be able to help you with? Because maybe you are in a relationship that's struggling. Tell me what's going on. Like, let's be able to create this community and let's grow and glow together. All right, y'all. So I think that's about it. That's all I really got for y'all. I hope that this was short but sweet. And again, if you need to share with a family, share with a friend, please do so. Because again, y'all, we need to be having better relationships, healthier, growing, just fabulous relationships that people can be able to see and look up to and be like, wow, I want to be like them. Or, oh my gosh, I just love how they do this or that. Like I'm telling y'all, it just becomes contagious after a while. So I'm excited to see how this goes. So again, I do not want to forget to shout out my girl Bree, who made all of this possible. Because again, we just keep switching up on y'all, so that's why you got to stay tuned, because you'll never know where we're coming from, what we're gonna do next. You never know, but whatever we're gonna do is good. It gets gooder and gooder, like my boy B on the pull-up experience says. Make sure y'all tap into there too. All right. I think I talked y'all ear off enough. I love y'all so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And until next time, let's make a change.